What's up?
Hiking with Star, shuttling with Star, all the things with Star. Welcome to the Starship.
Oh yeah.
We make dreams come true in here.
That's right.
This is so neat.
Yeah.
Does anybody need to go anywhere else?
Looks way better today.
All right, we are back on trail. We had a good 3-day break. Unplanned and very expensive, but it is what it is. It's 20 degrees, it's extra sunny out, and lots of ice on the ground. We do not have spikes. Hoping that even though we know there's gonna be ice, hopefully we can just go around it, take our time. Sassafras Joe, another hiker we ran into, he fractured his femur slipping on ice. We gotta be extra careful. Calamine and Ghetto Jesus and Adam are gonna do like 15 today, but we'll run into them again.
According to Google, it is about 12 degrees. It was 9 degrees this morning here, but it's actually feels pretty good. Got my new rain pants on for some extra insulation. Well, I'm gonna fill you in. We're actually back in Gatlinburg at the NOC Outfitter here. We got about a mile up the mountain at Newfound Gap, and we realized that the ice was about 3 inches thick. So it was like completely impossible to pass without the proper gear. We hiked the mile back down the mountain. Meanwhile, Spencer called the outfitter here. They didn't have the proper gear that he needed to do the ice.
In my size.
They didn't have it in his size. Randomly, one of the shuttle drivers in the parking lot was like, I have some spikes I could sell you. What size do you need? And it happened to just be Spencer's size. We bought like $80 micro spikes off of him for $50. I just got a pair. It's like rubber, and then it's literally just spikes, like metal spikes on the bottom. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do the 10-mile day that we originally wanted. We're probably just going to do 3 miles to the next shelter. Once we get back up there, it's already like 12 o'clock. We'll just do 3 miles, and then we'll have a bigger day tomorrow. We're back on the trail. 3rd time is a time. We're hiking back up to the insanely icy part. These micro spikes are going to be a game changer. Even if they don't help us physically, for me, mentally, I feel so much safer. Having a clear mind, the feeling of safety is worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, how's your ankle feeling?
We just put on our spikes. See Spencer's spikes.
Oh, snap.
This is life-changing.
Yeah.
This is where we basically stopped this morning. You can see it's literally like 3 inches deep. I'm glad we had the spikes now. Everyone else told us we don't need micro spikes. Just sheets and sheets of ice. So you know when I said this morning that the ice was like, 3 inches, 4 inches deep? That's 10 inches right there. Holy moly. Today has really turned around. This morning actually was very discouraging. I was very anxious in the morning before we got here. After the ice and everything, when we had to come back down, I know Spencer and I, we both were just really discouraged. In the back of the mind, we were kind of thinking about like, let's just go to the airport. Like,
Yeah, let's go home.
Because we had to turn back around, we're having a really slow day. We're only going to go 3 miles to the next shelter. But it's really nice, actually, just running into all these day hikers. We've come across like at least 10 people that we've had like little conversations with. And it's really encouraging just talking to them and telling them about our through hike, and they're
in like awe.
Yeah. We also ran into a guy named Mike who had previously just gotten back from Florida, and we were just talking to him about through hiking, and he said he would subscribe. So Mike, if you're seeing this, hi. It's nice meeting you. I walk really loud now. It was also just like super Like, it almost made me tear up back there because there was a teenage girl that we passed, and we told her that we had hiked from Georgia to here, and she had never heard of the AT, and she was like, I told one other teenage boy a little farther back how far we have walked, and he looked at us, and he was like, that's just weird, like, that's crazy. But this girl, when we told her we hiked from Georgia, her reaction was, oh my gosh, so much ice. Her reaction was like, what? And you can just see like, it was like a new core memory unlocked. Like, I think she's gonna hike the AT one day. So pretty. Lots of snow up here. So incredibly beautiful out here, the snow, and then it's just super blue skies, sunny out. We had a short day, 3 miles to the nearest shelter. It sucks because I hate being behind now. The truth is, in the course of the next 6 months, 2 days isn't gonna matter. We're back on trail though. Also, I got rid of some things in my pack while we were in Gatlinburg. I got rid of my camp shoes, my ski pants. You're not supposed to wear insulated clothing to bed because it won't allow your body heat to escape, which is good if you're not in a sleeping bag that uses your body heat to heat up the bag. I got rid of my cork ball and some extra rope, and I think I dropped like 2.5 pounds out of my backpack, and honestly I feel like a huge difference.
I don't think she should have said she could take everybody. That's kind of like we were at race. Yeah, yeah. 5 in the back of the dad, and then 5 in the cat. Yeah, there was some.
Just going on a little side trail, not far at all. Charles Bunyan. It's like right on the edge of a cliff, but it's just gorgeous. Really cool cliffside icicles. Oh, that's a cool rock.
So we're on Charlie's Big Old Bunyan.
Yep, Charlie's Bunyan. Nice and rocky and big.
Charlie's Big Old Bunyan.
Yep, Charlie's Bunyan. Nice and rocky and big.
And the view is just insane. My gosh. There's farther you can go down to that rock there, but just for my grandma's sake watching this video, I don't want to scare her.
It's like it's a 3,000 drop.
God, it goes
Just
so
right
far
in front
down.
of us, we just fall.
It goes
The
so far.
rock is wobbling back and forth. It's like 30 mile an hour wind.
No.
Gabby, I've had enough of I've had enough of your tardiness.
Ah!
Gabby's coming out here swooshing around.
Hey.
Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh.
I think we found a squatch print.
Well, the Smokies have been much more endurable when it's not, well, it's pretty cold out, but it's not super windy and it's not raining, it's not snowing. The ice is melting and the sun's out. Very, very beautiful day out.
Crazy views today.
Well, we stopped for lunch just right off, like literally right next to the trail. Just to give it a little insight what we eat for lunch. Nice and lightweight. But normally we do like packet of tuna. I've got beef refuels. It is mountain berry lemonade.
And then we just usually have some stuff to
Yeah,
snack
we got
on.
chips.
Cheese puffs.
Oh, and then we got sausage and like cheese and stuff. It's a landslide here.
It's a landslide all the way down. Looks like a little while back. We're like walking in and out of this really dense forest.
Still see ice and snow on those trees.
So beautiful.
I think I'm gonna have to start calling you George Costanza. Because your pants keep swooshing. Keep going! Alright,
Day 28.
day 28. You're a lot lower because you're lower. Alright, there you go.
Ugh,
It's raining. Rained like most of the night.
miserable morning.
Very cold.
If we did not have our hand warmers, which are 18-hour hand warmers, the super warmers are getting us through this trail. We would not have been able to feel our hands or feet this morning. It's so cold and rainy. It's like icy rain. In the middle of the night, it started raining on the tin roof. Our bear bags were iced over. We have to do 15 miles today to hopefully get the freaking heck out of the Smoky Mountain National Park.
Yep.
This is what we're dealing with right now.
Yeah.
All of these trees are down.
Oh my.
Well, this is our great view today of the AT. Just super wet, super, not icy, but just super muddy and stuff. My dish glove, they've been doing great in the rain, keeping my hands warm, keeping my hands dry.
Well, we did
I tried to roll them up.
Hey.
Oh, sorry.
We did 7.6 miles. Stopped at shelter. We got
Cosby's Knob shelter.
Cosby's Knob. I don't want to stay at Cosby's Knob for too long. Doing a really good time, and the rest of it's mostly downhill, like really downhill.
My knees are gonna be barking by the end of the day. But
We're out of the rain.
we're out of the rain. My duct taped frog togs are holding up. My new rain pants are holding up too. So staying relatively dry. Can't wait to get out of the Smokies tonight. Still smoky out, but as soon as we left the shelter, it stopped raining and the sun came out a little bit. This is why my feet hurt so bad. This trail is literally straight up just rocks. This is the lowest in elevation we've been in almost 2 weeks. It's so much greener down here. There's like plants everywhere and it almost looks like there's a little grass on the ground down there. Woo-hoo. And this is the least amount of clothes we've had on in 10 days. It's getting warm. We're almost to Davenport shelter for the evening. We made pretty good time today. About 8 hours of hiking, and then we did 15 miles, and we took lunch. But if you listen closely, we're getting back down to civilization. You can hear cars. We haven't heard that for a while in the Smokies. The vegetation is also completely back to what it was exactly right before we got into the Smokies, the mud. It's day 29, which because February was a short month, today marks officially 1 month since we've been hiking all day every day. We're drinking our coffee. Pretty proud of us with the month of February. We did 240 miles ish in 28 days. We did take some unexpected zeros. We took 4 zeros total last month. So we only really hiked for 24 days, which means we did an average of 10 miles per day in the month of February. So can't really complain too much about that for Floridians who didn't
have
train.
any experience at all.
Yeah, we didn't train at all before this. So I'm pretty impressed with impressed so far. Obviously, we're going to want to kick up the mileage. We've already been doubling the amount of miles that we did the first week we were out here. So this is the infamous caged shelter. We spent the night in bear jail last night. It's a little fenced in area. Where last night we bolted the door.
Don't chew on it, please.
No, seriously, that's like my theory.
This is for all my OnlyFans foot lovers.
Make it pay for it. What are you doing?
So this was our climb into the Smokies. We were just at insanely high elevation for a very long time. But this is the climb down yesterday, the 15-mile climb that killed our knees. We are on our way in the morning, just headed out of camp. A little bit of a later morning, just enjoying the warm, like 45-degree weather. We actually could get out of our sleeping bags and not want to instantly cry. I also can walk with my filter without worrying that it's gonna freeze all day.
Yeah, but you still can't walk without your eyes being on the ground because
Shut up.
you're gonna trip on something and break your leg.
What'd you say?
No one wants to hear about your feet.
I'm not talking about my feet.
You were.
No.
Yeah, you said you slept without socks. Gabby was looking for a place to go pee, and there's a plane over there. Kind of hard to see, but yeah, part of a plane there, part of a plane there.
We only almost divorced 12 times. Oh, you have to tell me what happened last night. I heard a statistic a while back that 50 or 60% of people who attempt to hike the Appalachian Trail quit during or before the Smoky Mountain National Park. So I think we made the 50%. just came from there. And they tell us the AT is that way, so. River. Yukon, Rasputin just
Yukon.
gave us some
car
beers. Now our packs feel a little heavier. We're walking around US Interstate 40, and they put blazes here for the hikers, so we know where to go.
It's hot.
No.
Why can't it be cold again?
No. All right. Got off the interstate, finally making our way.
Pack's heavy. Why does my pack feel heavier?
Gotta go up those stairs. Walking into Standing Bear from Green Quarter Road.
Yeah, we did.
Cute.
What do you want?
Well, we're walking back to the trail from Standing Bear. Super cool place. It's definitely hiker trash heaven.
Yeah.
If the far out comments are correct, definitely run by a bunch of potheads.
The only thing I didn't like about it was so chaotic.
We had some pizza. Other hikers had some fresh omelets made. We're heading on. We have probably about 7 miles left to go. AT is really throwing us through a whirlwind of weather. Yesterday we can feel our hands and toes. Today it is so hot. Strange looking observation tower on Snowbird Peak. I'm assuming walking towards the Blue Ridge. Just had a miserable 4-mile climb up here. Like, drink 3 liters of water in 4 miles. Bad. Oh my god, today's been bad. But everyone said that, so. This is a tent space. Also, I don't know what that is. That's concerning.
You want to borrow it? My foot was on it. I have a sock on though. So
1 month on trail. This is what it does to your feet. I don't even understand. There's a lock on it too. Why do we need a lock for this?